Hello, internet world. Welcome to Wednesday's Get ROCovery Fit. Today for our workout, it'd be nice if you had your own jump rope, but you can do it without one. It'd also be nice if you had your own music, but you can do it without music. I have learned through the pandemic that it is possible, despite what I believed before, to work out without music. Today we're going to be adapting a classic CrossFit workout to an at-home version. If that word scares you, don't let it. CrossFit just really means crossing different fitness paradigms together. So today we'll be taking a little bit from traditional boxing training, like high intensity, but we'll be putting it in a format that's measurable and easy to figure out. I'll probably mess with my camera angle because, per usual, I never know what's best. Let's go ahead and start our warm-up, getting some blood flow to our joints. We're going to swing our arms side to side 10 times and then up and down 10 times. This is a workout you could take outside. We're just going to be doing 2 moves, jump ropes and sit-up. Next, you want to get blood flow to those hip joints. So hang on to something, swing your legs forward and back 10 times. And then side to side 10 times. Other leg. Notice if you have any tightness anywhere. Today's workout's going to be pretty quick. So I do want to add another move to our warm-up. This one will get our core nice and warmed up, all those little muscles in there, and also our shoulders. It's called an inchworm. So you start standing up and you bend over in front of you. If you have really tight hamstrings, it's okay to bend your knees a little bit. But from here, you're going to walk with your hands. You're going to inch out. You're going to go as far as you can, pause, then glue your hands and inch your feet in. Okay, from there you could do a second one, or if you have limited space like me, just turn around and do it again. We're going to go for 5 of those. So bend in half, nice stretch on the posterior. Glue your feet, walk your hands as far as you can. Pause, tighten your core, and then inch your toes. Go ahead and finish up your 5. Boom. Okay. So let's talk about the workout itself. It's called Annie. I'll type it in the comments. And what you're going to do is 50, 40, 30, 20, and then 10 reps of jump rope and sit-ups. So if you're going to the extreme version, the most difficult, one of the most difficult, when you jump rope, you do double unders, and then the sit-ups are just regular sit-ups. We're just going to do single jump ropes, and if you don't have a jump rope, you have 2 options. You can jump in place and swing your arms, really spin your wrists as if you're jump roping, or you can do jumping jacks. I recommend the jumping jacks because they open your shoulders up, but that's your call. More importantly, I want to talk about the sit-ups. So if you have lower back issues, sit-ups are a horrible exercise. It's kind of like really confusing thing that sounds contradictory, because if you have back issues, a strong core is the best protection, because it keeps your spine from being vulnerable. However, the way that your spine moves in a sit-up is actually kind of like a shearing motion. It's really not great. So before we get started, I just want to show you some options. If you do sit-ups all of the time without any back pain and you enjoy them, please feel free to do sit-ups. Maybe even add a weight that you can hold onto your chest, or wear a weighted vest if you want to go really hard. But if you've ever had any back pain or issues, you can get a really great core workout without causing any vulnerability to your spine. So if that's the case, instead of sit-ups, we have a couple options. We can do seated leg lifts, right? So you're still working that same area as you would for sit-up, but you're not doing the up and down shearing on the bottom of your spine. If those don't work for you, you want something a little more difficult, you can go into a hollow hold and then relax. Hollow hold and then relax. Those are nice because they work your entire abdomen. When I say nice, I also mean awful. So your call, but again, do what's best for your body and listen to it. You can get a good workout without hurting yourself. As for me, I struggle with sit-ups unless I have something to hold me down, so hopefully that weight's going to be enough. Any questions about the workout itself? Definitely going to want my hair up for this one. All right, the platform I use doesn't always show me the comments as they come up. So hopefully the fact that I don't see questions means there really isn't any, and we can get started. I'm just gonna put the workout up there so you're familiar with it and you have it as a guidepost. This is generally one that goes pretty quick, so make sure you get some big deep breaths, and then we're gonna get started. All right. Let's see. Go back. I always feel weird working out without a face. Sorry. I feel bad you have to be here for my figuring it out. You know what? Maybe if we try a whole other angle. Sorry, hope you're not motion sick. There we go. Cool. Okay, this time we're starting for real. Oh goodness. For real? For real? For real? For real? For real. Okay. If you have your jump rope, get it ready. You're going to do 50 jump rope, 50 sit-ups, 40 jump rope, 40 sit-ups, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. If those numbers scare you, or you haven't worked out in a while, you're getting over sickness, don't worry. Start with us. Go for that 50. But when I'm done working out, no matter where you are, you can stop. Or better yet, press pause, come back and finish the workout later or even tomorrow. All right, enough talking. Get your real jump rope or your fake jump rope or your jumping jacks and go ahead and do 50. Big deep breath, transition into 50 core exercises. I'm going to be doing classic sit-ups. Oh, who picks this stuff? All right, big deep breath, now 40. Big deep breath, back to sit-ups. Now the set of 50 was hard, so I'm going to take a break every 10. Hey Lynn, happy you're here. Hope you like the workout. Yeah. 30, home stretch. Big deep breath, 30 sit-ups. I'm still gonna go with 10s because they're getting more difficult. I take a big deep breath and force myself to get right back to it. This time I'm going to take 2 breaths because that was a little more hard. All right, home stretch. We've already done 120 of these. You have 30 more to go total. Starting with 20 right now. Big deep breath. I'm going to go 10, 5, 5. Listening to my body. Since I'm doing 5s, I just get 1 breath. All right, last set. 10, home stretch. Now since we're almost done, I'm just gonna go as fast and as much as I can. Woohoo! And that is it. If you want, finish up if you're not done yet. While I catch my breath, if you're feeling like you got a good workout, you could go ahead and stop, catch your breath with me and stretch. Or if you're like, you know what, I committed, hit pause, go rest your heart rate, get some water, and then come back when you're ready. More motion sickness. All right. So the most important part of the post-workout period is to stretch. Right now your muscles are all warmed up. They're full of blood flow. Blood repairs any tissue that you're strengthening or having issues with while you work out. And it also creates some pliability. So you can get the best flexibility if you stretch after. So like if you have a goal of doing a split or maybe a handstand, but your shoulders are tight, now's the time to open that all up. The first stretch that we're going to do is kind of a uncomfortable, strange one, but it's really great for the shoulders. So you're going to be on your hands and knees. Your hips might rock back, but really this stretches the front. It's called puppy dog pose. So you're going to take a big deep breath. And then on the exhale, walk your hands out and either put your forehead on the floor, your chin on the floor, or your throat. So it's really about opening up those shoulders. From here, you're going to keep your hands where they are and sit down on your heels. This is child's pose. Then you're going to reach up your back and push your elbows down into the floor. Then release your arms. Walk back up. Go ahead and sit down. Put your feet out in front of you. And just kind of fold a little bit, not a full stretch. Breathe a little more. Just a little story to share. So during a workout, you probably heard me say, like, I'm going to take 1 breath. I'm going to take 2. I like to make a commitment beforehand and then follow through with it. Otherwise, if I just say, I'm going to catch my breath, I'll probably take like 3 or 5. So I like to hold myself accountable. And I was just thinking how that applies to life. Hold on, let's get in our stretch position. Now I'll tell you the rest. So leg straight, leave one straight. Pull the other one into your thigh. It doesn't matter how far, whatever's comfortable. And then the arm, same arm as the leg that's straight. Grab the inside of the foot. Pull yourself towards it. And then twist open towards the ceiling. You can even push that opposite knee down if you want. And you should get a nice stretch in your QL back here. So how does this apply outside of fitness? The whole idea of committing to your breaths. My son, who's 14, and it's typical for that age, woke up this morning just wanting to clean the house and do chores and cook himself breakfast. I know. I was flabbergasted and thrilled and so grateful. But he said that he was going to sweep first and then do something else. And I said, oh, well, how about we do this first? And he's like, well, that sounds fun. He goes, actually, you know what? I made a commitment, and it's really important to learn how to follow through on those, and it feels good when you do. And I was like, oh, heartwarming. But it's fun because now that thought's coming full circle. Those little tiny commitments on the front end, before you engage with something, just at least for me, make me feel so much better on the other side. Speaking of the other side, sweet transition, right? Didn't even plan that. Straighten the leg that was bent. Bend the other leg. Front hand, I'm going to turn this way so I'm not like back to you. Arm, same arm as the straight leg side. Grab the inside of the foot. Pull yourself in and twist. For me, that goes for recovery too. Like those small wins, those little commitments you follow through on just help build momentum for bigger commitments and more success. And in fitness, work goals, if you have a lot of things to do, pretty much everywhere. Renee says, you're a good mom. I appreciate the compliment. And I'll say, I'm a mom who tries her best. On some days that's good. On some days it's mediocre. On some days it's not something I'm proud of, but it's human and it's real. And I try. All right. We are more fit. If you want to get even more fit, there's a class similar to this, but a little bit more intense and longer at Charlotte Beach in the evening with Brandon. He's a great coach. So if you're ready to go in person, you can do that. Friday's trail runs with John. So that's a great way to prep for our 5K. But if you are working out from home, you can always go to the Couch to 5K events listed on our page, and John posts a homework every week. So even if you don't go meet him at Seneca Park or his Friday night trail runs, you can do the homework from wherever you're located, and you can do our 5K anywhere too. So I hope to see some of you joining up for that. Make sure you get your registration done before August 14th. because we are putting in our shirt orders. We want to make sure we have enough for you. And if you are really motivated to do the 5K, but just don't have the ability to fund it yourself, we do have some limited scholarships available. So reach out. We're here for you. We love all of you, and we appreciate our community. And I, for one, am signing out, but I will see you this Sunday for Get Right Creative Writing. See you soon, friends.